Welcome back to Seal from the Heart Creation, where creating is the process of the mind. In today's video, I'm going to be heat pressing some HTV onto some boxing jerseys for the amateur boxers over at Hammer Squad Boxing Gym. Hammer Squad Boxing Gym is owned and operated by my brother Johnny Hurd, and is located down in New Jersey, New Jersey. And they have this competition, or should I say amateur fight, that's coming up in July, and he wanted to get them some new jerseys. So he asked me to go ahead and incorporate the name, the logo, as well as some boxing gloves onto the jerseys. The jerseys are red and they are blue. And this one right here I'm going to be doing on the camera today. It is a polyester jersey and it's a medium, and we're going to go ahead and heat press that, the logo, the name, as well as the boxing gloves that I will be creating, in which I had found the file on Etsy for the outline of the boxing glove, which is going to be red, and I'm using the red Easyweed by Siser, and I have some blue Easyweed, and for the background of the glove it's going to be white, and this is I'm using the HTVRONT for that, the color white. I'm going to also be using my heat press, my mini heat press, and the temperature for the heat press HTV is going to be 270, given that this is a polyester. It's going to be 270 for 10 seconds, and I will show you all of that upon my getting ready to press everything onto the jersey. Let me just take a moment right now and talk about this particular group that my brother has actually been managing now for the last 5 years. Again, it's called Hammer Squad Boxing Institution. It is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and it's a boxing program for children ages 7 to 17. And it's located at 595 Ocean City, New Jersey. And I will leave a link in the description below, just in case you would like to take a look at it. I will encourage you to take a look at it. And if you want to offer your donations, just know that it is tax deductible. I will leave all of that information below. And let's head on over here to the computer, and I will show you how I actually put everything together and designed the boxing gloves and poured down the logos and everything and printed them out on Cricut. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so that you would know exactly when I'm going to put up another video. I'm now at 21 videos, and I'd like to thank everyone that has subscribed to my station thus far. I have reached over 2,000 views, and I appreciate you viewing my videos. I would appreciate it if you continue to share them so that I can go ahead and get those numbers up. I'm at 80 subscribers now, and again, I'd like to thank you guys for actually supporting my channel. So we're going to head on over here to the computer so that we can go ahead and print everything out. I'm just going to do one design today because I actually have 12 orders of these jerseys to do today. And again, it is for their boxing tournament that they have going on. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we are now at the computer, and we are in Cricut Design Space. I'm just going to start off as if I was actually at the beginning on a new page. But from the beginning, what I did was he sent me his logo, and he also sent me his wording, which is the gym's name. Hammer Squad Boxing. So I then save that, and this is his logo, and I'm going to hit that, as well as I'm going to hit his Hammer Squad Boxing signage, and I have both of them here at the bottom on the right, and I'm going to just say add to canvas. As you can see, they coming in large. I need to ungroup them because they came on top of each other. So I'll go ahead and ungroup that, bring them to the side, and I'm going to resize it. Okay, 4x5 is the width and 4 is the height. And I'm going to lock that back, and then the size of this, I believe I did that by 4x6. And then I also, he wanted boxing gloves, of course, on the jerseys. So I had to create this a little bit. So I went over to Etsy and I downloaded some boxing gloves. And so I'm going to go ahead and upload those boxing gloves. And it's the ones with the strings that I had selected. And I'm adding that to the page. Now with these boxing gloves, the boxing gloves actually, it comes out and it doesn't have a background. So what I did was, I'm going to make these, I'm going to go ahead and just shrink these up a little bit. And then what I did was I put an offset on them so that I can do on the outline. That's all it's going to print. The outline is going to be blue or red, depending on what jersey that I'm doing. And the outline for the background is going to be white. So I did my offset, I believe it was at 0.12. And then I went ahead and took this out, and then I went into contour because I want the background to be totally white. So I go down here, I selected that offset. I'm going to take the contour and I'm just going to select all of these spaces that it has so that it can be totally white background. For the small size jerseys, I actually did a 2.5 by 3.735 for the boxing gloves and the offset. So I've already printed out the name, the Hammer Squad Boxing. So I'm now about to print out the logo and the gloves. And in order to do the gloves, I have to ungroup this. And I'm going to move this to the side. And the boxing gloves outline is actually going to be red for this particular project, and this is going to be white. And of course, you know, it doesn't recognize white, so I would leave it that color. So I'm going to go ahead and print these out, and I will meet you back at the table to show you how I am going to weed the images out, and then we will begin to heat press them over there at the table. All right. I'm just going to show you how I actually peeled off the HTVRONT, how easy it was to peel. And let me show you this little weeder that they sent with the HTV that I just brought from HTVRONT. I think this is just marvelous. I love this weeder. It is so handy. So I'm going to set this to the side for a moment, and I'm going to set this here. And what I do is grab a piece of this and start peeling it off. It's almost as easy as Easyweed. I use the Selection Vinyl and Cricut Design Space when I went to print this, and as you can see, it's tearing apart a little bit, but it's still peeling easy. And here we go. And it weeds good just the same. This is the logo. And I'm going to go ahead and eyeball this. I need to stand up. I don't work very well sitting down. And the back of this shirt, again, I'm just going to eyeball everything because the center is actually where this tag is. And I like to pull the tag out. And dealing with these little jerseys here, the temperature would be 270 for 10 seconds. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put Hammer Squad Boxing here in the middle. I've already folded it so that I can have that in the middle by the Hammer Squad, or should I say the Hammer name. And I'm eyeballing this here. Let's see. This is the medium, so I'm going to use this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this one over again. Nudge it here at the top. And I'm going to put it, use my 3 fingers. And I'm going to put it about here. That looks about even. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press this down. Use my timer. And I'm just going to roll it over from side to side to make sure that it's adhering all of the design. 10 seconds is over. I just want to go ahead and leave it on there a little bit more. And we need to let this cool for a bit so that we can, they say about 45 seconds or so. And we're going to pull this up. And here we go. I think that came out very well. Oh, that looks so good. So we're going to now go into the front. And with the front, we're going to be putting the logo down as well as the boxing gloves. So we're actually going to be layering 3 different parts. Let me make sure that I have this correctly because we need it to be exact, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch this as well in the center. I'm doing my 3 fingers from the top. And I'm going to face it, or should I say place it. I'm going to move up a little bit. Place it right here. I think I want to measure this though. And this looks like 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yeah, that's even. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pretty even. 3.5, 3.5. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down first. Again, 270. Use 10 seconds. And this can go directly on top of it. I'm going to take that one up. And with the boxing gloves, as I had mentioned, you have your outlining area. And then you have your back area, which is white. So we're going to put the white back area down after we peel this off. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And the way I'm putting this down is that I'm going to put this right here in the center of the bottom of the H. That looks about centered there. I'm just going to do about 5 seconds with this. Let me put this on top of here so it won't mess that up. Okay, I just want this to adhere so that I can go ahead and attach the other piece. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, y'all. That looks good. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the outline of my glove on here. Make sure I have this centered correctly to the outline. That looks about even there. Yep, that looks good. So again, I'm going to put this back on top of here so that that won't mess up. And I'm going to go ahead and press this on. 10 seconds. There we go. Take this one back off. And then I'm going to pull this one. Well, I'm going to let that cool a little bit. There we go. And I think this came out marvelous. I really like this. I think this is gorgeous. Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? They're going to be so proud of their little uniform shirts. Oh, this is so cute. I'm so excited to have them see their new shirts. I really appreciate you watching my video. And I would appreciate it if you would go ahead into the description and view my brother's boxing institution or organization and help him out with the donations to help the kids down in New Jersey. He wishes that he would grow this business, this boxing organization, as much as he can so that he can probably expand it in different areas. Right now he's traveling all over the place. He has done some amateur fighting here in the metropolitan area of Maryland, and especially. So go ahead over and check him out. But to help the kids, I think it's worth it. So check him out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to hit the bell. And you have a marvelous day. Thanks for watching.